Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy Show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early a.m., 4:45 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel and at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Guys, today we are talking about God's will, which may seem like an interesting, non-traditional topic for a show about entrepreneurial abundance, but that's what God is, abundance. Call it God. I'm just using that term because that's the term that people use. God, call it abundance, call it Yahweh. It's all the same. These are just different words for me. But the idea behind today's show is that God thing, that Yahweh, that Allah, that thing, that primordial energy is everywhere, and it's also inside of you, and that is the thrust of today's show. So thanks for being here. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. So thanks for joining us here. So let's talk. Point one is that, as I said a second ago, you want to have the idea that literally that the energy that people define as God is everywhere and all around us at all times. And then as a result, that means that energy, that abundance, that magnificence is also inside of us. We don't always feel that, but we do get a sense that in a pop cultural way, when we do, and that all things are related, that when we do a good deed for someone, I know many times I've been out, in my ride, my daughters, and, we're rushing somewhere, but then someone's car is broken down. We pull over. They're like, "Dad, what are you doing? We need to get to this place." I was like, "No, we're gonna help this dude right here, right? We're gonna all get out the car, we're gonna push this man's car." So I got my daughters out there, we pushing these cats' cars. It's happened a few times over the years. And that's just, and we get back in the car, we be a little late, but we get back and do what we need to do. But there's the idea that a person in need needs help in the moment, although we're busy and rushing oftentimes, we stop to help. And it feels pretty good. But also it's a way of educating my daughters that, that's how we do in our family. We look to do good. And that's just I shouldn't say it wasn't small for those guys we've helped push their car, but it's a small in terms of the larger scheme of things. But in so-called small and big things, because really there's no big or small things in the spiritual realm, but I'm using that just to make the point clear. When we do those things in front of our children, with our children, we help to teach them that we're all related. And the point is that we also feel good. And we felt good helping that guy, and often those people. So as I reflect back over the years of engaged in this type of behavior, whether it's pushing a car or just helping someone on the street, they reflect on that. They felt good about offering help. And we feel good about offering help to people even though when they're strangers, because helping other people is also helping ourselves. And there's a reason why we feel good about helping our neighbor. That's point one. Point two is we want that to be a lifestyle, because that is God's will, right? I'm seeing God in the broadest possible sense. God's will, but I'm also saying that because God is living in you, that you are also God, not the same as God qualitatively, not the same as God quantity, as in if I were to take a thimble of water to go to the ocean outside of the house here and pick that thimble of ocean water up, that's still the ocean, but it's a smaller version. I'm saying that you are God as I am in that type of qualitative way. We're made of the same material as God, as in that ocean water is made, and that small thimble is made of the same material as the ocean that's larger, right? And so when you're engaging in what I'm calling helping others, helping society, helping your family, helping those around you, you are engaging in God's will. And when you do that, you are in alignment with, I'll just call it the universe. I'm just using these terms because, we can type in, mention any other name, the universe, society, God's people, whatever, to me, those things are all the same. When you are engaging in the common good, it feels good because you're actually helping yourself, because we're all related. That is the will of God. Like it is the will of yourself to keep yourself alive and healthy. And when you do things that benefit your physical health, for example, you run or you work out or you eat right, and you feel good because that's the individual cells in your body. Although there's many cells in your body, they are all part of one unit, which is your body. And when you treat your body good, it feels good, When you overeat or overdrink or just do too much, and your body's like, man, what you doing out there? Get out those streets. Those streets don't love you like we do. Your body lets you know, whoa, bro, we're not feeling good right now. Those individual cells working collectively let you know that, hey, come on, man, you in charge of the body. You got to do a little better than this because the cells are not happy right now, right? And that's a good metaphor for how when we are as a society operating and helping to do good for our fellow individual, the society just feels good. We benefit and we are more abundant. So boom, goes the dynamite. That's all we have for today's show, guys. We'll see you when? We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces, I'm out.